What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pierre. I know it's been a while since I posted on my channel. Today I wanted to bring you all a new video. I want to talk about a new microphone that I just picked up. So today I want to talk to you all about the Fulaim1000 wireless lavalier microphone set. So for the last few months I've been using the Rode Video Wireless Go 2 microphone set, but I want to see how the Fulaim compares, and let's see if this is actually a better value. So right off the bat, the thing that I can tell you I like about this microphone, and by the way, I'm using the Rode Wireless Video Go microphone setup right now, and then later I'm going to switch to this so we can see how the audio compares. Right off the bat, from opening the box, aside from the instructions, one of the things that I can tell you off the top that I like is the fact that this actually comes with a wireless charging case. So if any of you all actually own the Rode Video Wireless Go, probably the number one thing you'll notice is you have to actually get this case separate, which is terrible, but Amazon has some pretty cheap cases, so it's not the end of the world, but let's just see. Aside from the case, it comes with looks like a bag. Let's see. Okay, cool. So off the top, this comes with more accessories in the Rode. Looks like here's a charger. It actually has 2 lavalier mics, which is cool. And then it looks like an aux cable for you to connect it into your camera. And then it looks like another USB-C to a regular USB cable. So off top, I could tell you just from the first couple minutes that the value is definitely better. Primarily for the fact that, like I said, it comes with a wireless charging case, and it also comes with the accessories. When you get the Rode Video Wireless Go microphone video mic, when you get the Rode Video Wireless Go 2 microphones, they actually just come with the microphones and the receiver. And you actually get like a little pouch that comes with like a charger, aux cable, but you don't even get the wireless charging case. So off top, I could tell you from a value perspective, the Fulaim is definitely a better value. So just to put it into perspective, this is what the Rode Video Wireless Go 2 microphone looks like, just so you can see. So just to put it into perspective, this is what the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphone actually looks like. Not too much going on. There's a clip, and there's a jack if you want to connect like a lavalier mic. In comparison, this is the Fulaim1000. One of the receivers. As you can see, it looks virtually identical. Both of the little import jacks are actually at the top, so if you want to collect lavaliers, it would go right here. And it looks like this is a charging port, whereas the Rode Wireless Go has a charging port on the side since it is USB-C. It looks like this has a USB-C on the side as well, so you could probably connect it to like a computer or something like that. In terms of build quality, honestly, they are virtually identical. I will say that the Rode Wireless Go 2 generally retails for about $300. However, you can get it on sale for around $230 right now, especially with it being the holiday season. Whereas the Fulaim generally retails for about $200 and it's on sale for around $188. So there's actually about a $100 price difference in these. In terms of the regular price, so I'll be curious to see how it stacks up audio-wise. As I mentioned earlier, the Rode Video Wireless Go 2 microphones do not come with a rechargeable case. So this is one I picked up off Amazon. I want to say it was about 30 to 40 bucks. What this does is it's basically kind of like a power brick. So you charge the case, it tells you how much battery right there. Unfortunately, mine is actually dead. And from that, this serves as a carrying case, but also charges up the microphones as well. So not too bad. I mean, it definitely would be cooler if this actually came into the set, but sometimes when you're getting these different brands, due to the nature of the brand and just the popularity of the brand, they don't always give you the best deal. So just look at getting an Apple versus like a Windows computer. That's probably the best example I could think of. The Apple usually comes with a charger, a power cable, and that's about it. Okay, so now let's talk about the fun part. Should you get the Rode Video Wireless Go 2 microphone, which is actually more expensive, or should you get the cheaper Fulaim1000? And also, In order to do that, it's only right that we do an audio test. Do these microphones even sound different? Because to be honest, they look basically the same, even the material feels about the same. So let's dig into it. All right, so now it's time for the fun part. Let's see how these microphones actually sound. Does the Rode Video Wireless Go-To microphone sound any different, or are they virtually the same? So it's only one way to do that. I'm gonna read a couple lines, and then I want you all to see if you can actually tell the difference. And I'm also gonna give you my feedback as to if I can actually tell the difference. So let's go ahead and get started. And before we deep dive into it, I just want to kind of show you the interface, and I'll show the Rode Wireless Go-To microphones interface as well so you can compare. But I do like the receiver. So this is to adjust the output volume, which is going to be similar to Rode, and this is actually an effects control. So let's say you wanted to like activate like denoiser or one of those little filters that basically has 3 built-in filters. You can actually do it from the device, which is actually pretty cool. So I just thought I would point that out. So another thing that I want to point out with the Fulaim is that this is actually magnetized. That's one of the things when you have accessories that are actually designed by the company, they work better. This is actually magnetized, so you don't have to worry about losing these. Hey, so here's the Rode Video Wireless Go-To the actual receiver. As you can see, it's very similar, slightly different design on the front. You got your USB-C, you got your lavalier imports. Then you have your controls. So this is going to be your actual gain controls, and this is going to be how you link the devices, which is similar to the Fulaim as well. So they both share that in common, and also you see like Rode branding. So at this point in time, as you probably guessed, I'm using the Fulaim1000. I'm using the 1000 without any features adjusted. This is just going to be raw audio because I wanted to try to get the most truest comparison. So for this part of the video, I want to do an audio test. And as part of this audio test, look, if you checked out my other YouTube channel, if you know anything about the person on the camera, then you know I love music. So I'm going to recite a couple of J.Cole lyrics, and let's just see how the audio compares. Again, at this point in time, I'm using the Fulaim1000. All right, so for this audio test, I'm going to be reciting a couple lyrics from J.Cole, Love Yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words or listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my boys down the block, man, we were blessed. So let's see, what do y'all think about the audio so far? So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to switch to the Rode Video, to the Rode Wireless Go-To. I'm always messing up the name, so we're just going to call it the Rode 2 from here on out. All right, so I don't know if you could tell the difference so far, but now I'm back on the Rode Video Wireless Go-To mic, and let's recite the same lyrics. Let's see. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words or listen to my signal or distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my boys around the block, man, we were blessed. So that concludes the audio test. So for this last part of the video, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the Fulaim. Oh yeah, and one little extra point before I tell you what I would do, I do want to point out that the Fulaim1000 does automatically record in stereo. So meaning you're hearing the audio on both sides. With the Rode Video Wireless Go-To, the way mine is set up currently, it only records on one side, and then I'm having to put it to balance it out essentially. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm not sure if you could change the settings on the Rode Wireless Video Go mics. I've tried to change it, didn't quite figure out how, so I think it's something you just have to do on the computer. But like I said, with the Fulaim, it does record in stereo, so the tracks are already centered, well, already on both sides, which does help. But like I said, I could be wrong, so hey, if I'm wrong, don't butcher me. We're all still learning. Hey, so for this last part of the video, I did go ahead and switch back to the Fulaim. So for my personal preference, I think the audio is pretty identical, and if you want to save a penny and also get something that looks very similar, I'd personally grab the Fulaim. If you're a fan of Rode and you want to stick to name brands, grab a Rode. Me personally, I own both. And you ask, why do I own both? Well, because there are situations where I actually got to record 4 people talking. So for me, I see value in owning both. But for you all, I would say definitely it depends on your budget, and ultimately it depends on what you want. Sometimes getting new equipment, as one of my subscribers said a while ago, definitely can inspire you in new ways. I will say this though, everybody needs a wireless microphone solution. You never know the situation that you'll be in. So I suggest looking into both mics. But just like I said, the Fulaim is a good value. It's a wonderful mic, and it's something I would definitely suggest taking a look at if it fits within your budget and your needs. So thank you. Have a great day. Until we meet again.